What about now? Still, for fuck's sake, what is going on? I don't want to re-fucking boot this. It's working now, is it? Can't hear it mine. So. Is it working? I'm confused now because it's not working. My phone's over there in charge. I can't check it. I have to take your word for it. This is a great start to a stream. We hear you. Yay. Fucking, I don't know what it's. This PC every now and then decides of its own accord to change the microphone because I've got obviously two monitors here. Not the microphone, the speakers basically. So I've got two monitors. Well, I do watch one. I focus on doing both at the same time. And for some bizarre reason, it decided when it was turned off to change the sound system around basically. That, well, I don't know. This I should stay put. I've got no idea. Obviously, you can't hear it. So I was like, oh, fantastic. Well, first protocol is to check and just go from there. Really, that's a great show. Hey, questions always. But anyway, it is what it is. As I was saying to myself, apparently, I was meant to do this match of the day last night, but the long day I had a very long day from 6 in the morning, and it's just out and about, and it's all caught up with me. But yeah, about trying to think now, about 9, half 9. I was asleep on the sofa. About 10 past 10, woke up. Literally was like too shattered period before it's meant to go live. So I decided literally to reschedule that show for tonight instead, and we're going to do not just yesterday's games, but also tonight, today's games. There's a few games there on a Sunday. For a Sunday, there's a few games on today, so it balanced it out. It's helped. It's not like we're on for X amount or two games and relived that touch on the Sunday games. As you can tell, I've got the dog in. Yeah, so that's a bit of a. So hopefully it all works now. As I say, I was saying as well to myself, there's been a lot of goals, especially one game in particular, the Knuckle Draggers, as I like to call them. They're going to that again. But hey, this is why a lot of I don't get Arsenal fans. I know Roy, you said you wanted them to win and all that, Tottenham to win and all that. He does us a favour. However, there's other ones that are so hardcore wanting Tottenham to win. No, I can't bring. For me personally, I can't bring myself to say them words or even celebrate scoring a goal. I don't want them to win any game. I want them to be relegated. They're relevant, yes, but I don't. I want them relegated. I want to go back to what they were before fucking Young fuck something and perform better, if you will. I want them to be like literally kept up relegation for fighting for survival every season, finishing 17th, 16th every year. That's what I want to go top and go back to as well. As I say, proves you right. You can't rely on them, and we just have to hope for the kindness of others over these festivities to do us a favour instead. And then right, there we go. I think I enjoyed watching the Spuds lose rather than watching them beat Liverpool and help Arsenal out and stay as their manager. It's that I watched that game. I'll be honest. I watched the game live. Um, the most bizarre game of football ever. Liverpool do what Liverpool have done most of the season, exerted their dominance, got a deserved lead eventually, and then went 2-0 up. It's been a long day. Then out of nowhere, Tottenham get the goal back, and you think, "Oh, okay." They get to half time now, 2-1. They'll rejig themselves again, second half. 2 minutes later, 3-1. Thinking this is fucking typical. Second half, they come out 4-5, and Liverpool took the pressure off a bit, coasted through the game, managed the game out, conceded 2 goals to their start this season. That's the one thing, and there's a lot of people. One person in particular went live, and I basically pulled him out because this one person's focusing on the title race is over. Liverpool, they've got one game in hand, it's 6 points. It's gonna be 9 when they win this game in March, when everything's played, whatever. They're never gonna drop any points. We're gonna drop all the points in the world. Da, 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 da. 'Cause that's all he did was really gun up. It works, it worked for me. It pisses me off. Um, from a train of thought there. But the one thing he refuses to focus on is Liverpool in the last few games, the Newcastle game till now, are leaking goals. Yeah, they're scoring, but they are leaking. Let's be brutally honest, they're leaking a lot more than what they did at the start of the season. They're starting to leak a lot of goals here. And it's just happened, in terms of today, it's just so happens that the manager just wants attack, 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 highlight FC. Oh, that's game on. Um, I don't know what to say on it really. There's Tottenham fans going, "We want him to stay. He gives us attractive football." The thing is, this type of football, they all demand identity and all that for all the years gone by. It was that identity that put you in the 16th, 17th position in the but coming fodder for fighting for survival every year. The sheer irony behind it, you couldn't make it up. When the 90s, when those spuds got relegated every day. I wanna go back to them days when they actually fighting to survive. They're that pathetic, but hey, it is what it is. Like, scoreboard up for the first game of the day. There you go. And it's all no, Fraser Forster, by the way. Who 10 years ago, decent, he was a good goalkeeper 10 years ago, right? The years have caught up, and they've caught up fast. So he can't, it's 'cause of his build, he can't get down quick enough anymore. Unless the shot is at him, he can't save it. He does save it like that one there. What are you doing? Um, he makes a big meal out of it. Look, sort of camera saves, let's say. I remember, what was it, when 2002, the year we won a double, Tottenham got to the League Cup, was it back then, Carling Cup final? No, the Worthington Cup it was called, 'cause it was sponsored by Worthington back then. The Worthington Cup final against Blackburn Rovers. After knocking out Chelsea, doing something over 2 legs against Chelsea, Tottenham, they hadn't done in God knows how long, especially at Chelsea as well, and actually not only beat over 3, they've actually won at the Bridge comfortably. Made them, and obviously 'cause it's Blackburn just come out of that season, they're fighting for survival. This is a good day out for 'em really. Tottenham, hot favourites, under the Cardiff lights and all that, lost lost to Blackburn, and we went off in the double. Oh, you just gotta laugh really. Yeah, that's the first goal. Again, defending, I did a great ball from the defend, by the way, great cross. Can't not take nothing away from the Liverpool point of view, but defending, oh my god, and if you're gonna make the excuse of whether playing their third choice centre back alongside of another a youngster, and Archie Gray, that not really a centre back, but he can play centre back. He played this place, that place, da 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 da, against one of the best teams, arguably the best team in this and England, da da da. But come on, it's just the basics there. especially from Dragonstone who's meant to be marking Diaz, like, keep an eye on your man. Stop. I hated it for years with Arsenal. Every day it creeps back in from an Arsenal point of view. The ball defending, they don't. You don't chuck your man. You don't do anything. You but watch the ball. Watch the ball. Oh, isn't in there? Oh well. It really hacks me off. Go on. Yeah. For 35 minutes, 30, 40 minutes of this game, Liverpool were complete control of C, and then after that, I mean, this goal, I mean, that's even again, that's even worse defending. The McAllister's goal. You behind me now. What are you doing? What you got? Trying to get your treat. Talk about fucking Fraser Forster. 10 years ago, he doesn't just come out and go, "Ta-da, starfish." He actually comes out and claims the ball. He doesn't. He's completely gone. Even Celtic wouldn't want him back, and that's saying a lot. And there's only one. I'll say this about Tottenham. There's only one player. As I watched this before live. Only one player in that entire squad that played today can hold their heads up and say they left everything on the pitch, and that was Kudelski. Ironically, an Arsenal fan. For anyone that doesn't know, don't tell the Tottenham fans they might want to deny it again. Like Harry Kane's not an Arsenal fan. Um, yeah, he's the only one that turned up for the minute one to the end. I will say this, might be controversial to some people in the Arsenal fan base, but I would take Kudelski in January. If we could, there's a chance of getting him in January, go and get him. You can't tell me he wouldn't improve our squad. Not saying you'd just come in and be a starter, but squad depth and competition as well. You've got a fully fit squad, you've got competition, and you can't tell me he would not improve us. For so many reasons. It gives us a plan B. Again, you've got a plan A and a plan B there to fall back on that side of the pitch. He knows that he doesn't need to adapt. He knows the weather as well. So none of that complaining. Oh, it's raining. He actually might win something up to us. I mean, the defending again, that 3-1 here. The defending, for God's sake, I've got to get the ball away and pilot the pitch. Dragerson. And for a defender, he's so slow. Modern defender, I mean, he's so slow getting back. And I mean, at one point, he's going at full pace, by the way. Soboslai is literally pretty much jogging on the spot. And by the time someone gets the ball and puts it in the net, there's a good two yards difference. And as I say, Ferguson's going at full pelt running. It's getting nowhere. It's just so poor. Here he is. There's one of the Chelsea fanboys in the chat. How you doing? Not so easy against Everton, is it? It's not just us that struggled. I'll be honest. We'll get to your game later, but I was so thankful that you actually got points for so many reasons, but the main reason is so you couldn't come in and go, see, we can beat Everton. You're so yeah. Now you know what we had to do with Roadblock FC. The difference is we had to do it. You had to do it at Goodison. Right, you come on. Yeah. I mean, this all the goals. I'm watching these goals back, and it make it make it it dawns me even more. Sorry, yes, you're welcome to do it. It dawns on me even more. Hello, quickly. Ow, 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 ow. Not good, but I'm not Gav. I know you're not Gav. You're one of the Chelsea contingent. And good evening, Dan. How you doing? You just joined the puppy wants to jump up and say hello to everyone. Of course, we need to make sure. Yes, you're now on camera for the whole world to see. And give them up next week. All right. Not enough? Yes. You done? You need to get down. Come on. Oh, no. Oh. As I was saying, you stop. It dawns on me even more how bad the defending was at all these goals. scored, that these goals were actually, if you have a manager that's tactically inept who can adapt to different teams, the 4 goals they've conceded so far and the fifth late goal that comes later, they were all avoidable. Defensively, you can avoid conceding them goals. It's just pathetic. There you go, there's a fifth. Wolves were impressive today. I heard, I haven't seen the goal, but I did hear they won comfortably against Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester. The Ruud van Nistelrooy bounce lasted at Leicester for 1 game against West Ham and 1 game only. Now he sees what a job he's got in his hand now. Oi, you got the gimbal down. But, gotta say now, yeah, I'll be interested, obviously, maybe in Wolves. If I'm going anywhere, I'm pissed, by the way. Yeah. So I'll be like, "Where the fuck was this before?" The manager bounced for Wolves and Southampton. Say yesterday, Southampton. I don't know. I, Southampton? Does that count? I don't know. Who does Southampton play? I can't remember now. You come here. Remind me who Southampton played today. Oh, Fulham. Yeah, Fulham. That was a fucking goal. To the point, it was on the background. I was fucking went off and did my own thing for pretty much most of that game. Actually, didn't go to Scotland's news actually. And this is what I mean about the Liverpool goal. Right, yeah, most of was that, but even the goals that Tottenham scored show, and this is what the Luke that Liverpool are leaking goals at it. They went from the start of the season where they were pretty much defensively solid to Newcastle till now. They're leaking 2 to 3 goals a game now. Suddenly, it's a bit. They are, as I say, they are leaking suddenly a bit more frequently. You just you just need teams to adjust to their and shut them out make it a bit tougher for them in the defence and midfield side of things as much as they can, frustrate them and see what happens. Fulham Road Derby on Box. Oh, we got Fulham over here. Oh, on Boxing Day as well. Fair. Back in the days before the completely random computer crap. Back in the day, Boxing Day was it. Boxing Day itself. Arsenal would always get the Ipswich Town that we got this year, West Ham or you guys on Boxing Day. I remember, what was it? I think it was 2000 and it was 2001, 2002 season, the year we won the double. I think we played Chelsea on Boxing Day, if I'm correct, at home. Sol Campbell scored his first goals actually for Arsenal. Well, I think we won 2-0 or 3-1, one of those two. That was a Boxing Day game. Because I was literally, reason obviously on Arsenal, I remember, the main reason I remember it being on Boxing Day around that period is because I was at my nan and granddad's that day, and my granddad, he's a West Hamer, but he had his radio on, and that particular game was being commentated on. So I was literally listening in on it as it was playing out, basically. Yeah, this is local. This is local. At least they don't send you looking at the other end of the country. I remember what I think now. What year it was now. The year we drew 3-3 with Paul, with Klopp. I remember that was initially when it was released meant to be a December 22nd fixture. The 21st, sorry. It meant to be the December 21st. but the TV Sky themselves got hold of the rights for that game, and they wanted to change it to a Christmas Eve fixture, late kick-off as well, which would have meant for Liverpool fans that obviously would have to come all the way down to London on Christmas Eve somehow on a Sunday service transport, and have to find a hotel to stay in, and they can't travel back to their friends and family. Unless they drove, if they'd even had a transport, would have been fucked. And because of the complaints they got because of that, they went, "We'll do it on the 23rd instead." With a Yeah, I remember actually. I do remember them ones when they're both in the top flight, respectively. I think where's the we play on Sunday? I think the furthest we've been sent on what we're gonna do the Boxing Day fixture before the TV companies messed them out in recent times would be Everton away. That's not When I say Everton away, I mean, like, Everton when Arteta was still there. We had Eduardo as our striker. Yeah, I remember that Wolves. Wolves away last year. I remember that as well. That you mentioned it because again that was on in the put it on the second half on in the background, and you lost that game. I think you lost that game in the end, didn't you? And I was like, "This is ridiculous at this point in Poch, this is ridiculous." Because of the form you're going through that this season, it's like this is taking the mick. Hey, you, me, yeah, nice to meet you. We'll talk to you. Anyway, they're just analysing the game now in terms of giving them their thoughts on the whole defensive attribute. Look how much pace Gakpo's got off the ball. If he could shoot, if he could score and shoot, he'd be lethal. And by the way, again, another thing about when Basuma signed for Tottenham, because obviously before he signed for Tottenham, he was linked heavily to Arsenal in that same time frame for a year, by the way. And when he signed for Tottenham, Arsenal fans in their numbers on YouTube and on social media, it's the end of the world. He chose them over us. What a mistake. We're going to live to regret. And then most of that first season, brilliantly. And then the following season, which was last season, started off okay for the first 10 games, and then since then, back to reality. Um, watching it today, the amount of times he got that ball and his accuracy is woeful for passing today. Or you just run into trouble and just give it away, or it's like he was playing that 1%, 2% with 1%. But apparently I'm in a bit. I must be the one of the only Arsenal fans that wasn't disappointed that he chose Tottenham over coming to Arsenal. Even then, yeah, we had beaten Wolves at 5 this season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's when you think about Chelsea, like recent times and the Wolves and that sort of effect on the for that long. That's mad. Highest expected goals was today 5.9. Fucking hell. The other one was Southampton Chelsea, and that was like 6-1. Was it you guys? 6-7-1 you won against Southampton? You, over here. Come on. Use the waste. Come on. Guy's not going to last at Everton with new owners, fans want better football. I think he'll be kept whilst he's getting results in the sense of they're not in the bottom, he'll be kept on board. If the team if one of if even one of the teams come bottom three, suddenly you get something with better results than Everton, and they overtake Everton, and Everton drop into bottom three. That's when the new owners will act. Go on, in your bed. Next Everton manager would be Graham Potter. Moyes. I don't think Moyes will go back to Everton. Graham Potter, he's been weird since he fell with you guys. He got stuck with you guys. He's been weird. He could have gone to Ajax. Ajax, the top club in Holland, the Netherlands, sorry, Holland, whatever they call them, the biggest club in the Netherlands. Young, vibrant squad, got a great academy historically that he could dive into as well. He told him no. To get his confidence back, get himself in a new country, new philosophies and all that, try some new things, this, that, and the other, possibly win a few trophies along the way, get his confidence back up after this at Chelsea. He said no. I think he's told West Ham went to go. I don't know if he was approached for an England job, but he's just he's like I'm after. He's telling people he wants a new job, but when the jobs are coming, he turned biggest jobs in Holland and club in Holland and others. No, I'm not interested. Sorry, move on. So I don't know if he. I think he should. I think it'd be good for him, but I don't think he will. We've got Aiden Hazard. I probably put the last name there, but still. Oh dear. What's he waiting for? Off. What's he or something? I don't know. Wasn't Dan Ashworth trying to put him forward for the Man United job? And even then, he was like recent in terms of when Ten Hag got sacked. He was like he was fucking about basically. Hey, Twinkle Toes, come on. Hello, Catherine. How you doing? And with PSG, again, he said something with Potter, but come on. By the way, I don't. I say this. I do not really Lewis in myself. But PSG are hardly going to go from Luis Enrique, triple winning Barcelona manager, Spain, obviously former Spain. Oi, come here. Oi, come over. Come here. Where's Mommy? Oh, you better part, but still. Oh, let's look at this game on today. Oh, hey. Would they really like that to Graham Potter, knowing that if things don't work out, it's going to mean that the Harry Potter movie's coming his way? I know they're trying this whole new. I know PSG are trying to do something he might be interested in some young, vibrant team, not big mega stars anymore. We're going to build them to be bigger stars, etc., etc. But if it doesn't work for Luis Enrique, I got a feeling if Luis Enrique was to leave at the end of the season himself, let's go. No, it's not working. Domestic leagues is boring. I want to go elsewhere, whatever. I think PSG the owners would revert back to type and go back to the megastars where it didn't want before. Ryan got company from Mel Gelsman. Sorry, yeah. I think the company thing as well. Touchall, yeah, Touchall from yeah. But this is Potter's just been weird. I don't know what he's playing at, but he's just been weird at the moment. I wish they showed us in the US. We didn't get this particular game here. We didn't get this in the UK either. The games we got today in the UK was obviously the first game was a saw, Spuds versus Liverpool, and the first game they showed in the early kickoffs was Fulham versus Southampton. When you consider they could have picked this game or the Chelsea Everton game, Everton Chelsea, sorry. Yeah. Oh, there's 1-0. Set piece, that's the come on, you trouble. Maker. Russ is in the chat as well. Potter will be good at AC Milan. But this is the thing, these are jobs we say he'll be good at. But he's in his head, he's not grasping that. He's not part of the leader. I don't know what Chelsea's done to him, but he's not grasping it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Obviously, he upset Luca, and he decided to take his 4 accounts away from subscribing to my channel because I basically told him he's not a changed man because he keeps begging and going, "Oh, I've got 7,000 subscribers. I can't. There's no excuse. I should have 100 people watching this live now, but I'm not begging." "But you are begging." "No, I'm not. I'm a grown man." And then he gets round, he's doing Arsenal Ipswich preview. Hello to you too. And he wants to talk about fucking Liverpool now, how the title race is over. It pisses me off. I'm talking about match today, I can't watch it. Oh, go, not even on iPlayer Worldwide. Who's the iPlayer side? Luca, the where we bumped into each other. We came across my channel all them months ago. He's not as good as he thinks. Maybe being unmasked. I, I think the fact that went from Brighton to Chelsea. s- I think his egos went through the roof. And even though it didn't work at Chelsea, I think but yeah, as I say, I think he thinks he's better than what he actually is. How are you not tired? It's nearly what is your bedtime actually, technically. Oh yeah, thanks. I need a VPN, but I don't want to pay for a decent one. Oh, God, oh my God, here we go. It's all going into chaos now in the chat. How's your streaming end, Tom? Obviously, I had to miss the last half hour, so setting all this up. Is that a penalty? Hey, that was given. Let's have a look at the replays for this. No, it's not. You've got to scream in your face. Scream in your face. Don't get booked for it though. What are you doing? I know your tail's wagging, so you want the attention. The attention. There we go. Oh, that's a penalty all day long. You can't. Why do you complain? This is what I don't get. There's, the days of VAR and all that. Why is he there standing there going, "Oh, it's not a foul, it's not a foul," but he is. And down the middle, Clive again, clinical from the spot, and 2-0 to the Cherries. Well, hey, Rosie and Tom are battling each other now. Apparently, okay. We Man United. Let's go back to Man United. This game anyway. Man United are literally. I remember when Almiron was um, confirmed. What was that? Anthony. God, it's got nutmegged. Oh no, I got nutmegged. Fucking hell. Oh dear. But I was just saying, when was basically announced by officials that he was coming from Lisbon to United, and you got Saeed from Saeed TV literally going live with a flag draped around him, draped around him, sorry, then going on YouTube, going press play, and having the glory, glory Man United playing, and then having a little dance, like making out they were back. And he's not had the manager bounce. He's got no reaction from the players, and they're getting embarrassed basically in the majority of their games. Even was it the Bodo Glimt game? They, they had to work Hammer into so Hammer style. No, I said Hammer on, but either way, it's just yeah. I just as an Arsenal, I just sit back and laugh because obviously it's a bigger problem than just the manager coming in and getting bounced now. It's that big of an issue. This is what I'm saying. When I said all the years ago, when Ralph came along as the interim, they were even then in a worse position than what we would ever have been in the 20 odd years since we last won the league. We've been bad. We were never this bad. That's saying a lot. I'm currently looking at my eyes. What the right tackle even? But they're so loyal, they're so patient, aren't they? I've actually seen, by the way, there's a screenshot of an image going around from the darts today, Ali Pally. Someone got one, obviously got their little whiteboard thing, and and he's actually wrote, or she's actually wrote, Almo or the Man United manager, his name, Al, exclamation mark, and put it to the screen. Celtic drew today, yes, so Rosie will be happy somewhat. Celtic got points today. Means, as it says, means nothing in the grand scheme of things, but still. You, question for you guys: do you think when Ruben was approached at Sporting by United, do you think he had a bit of an ego and he thought actually it wasn't this bad that he could just come in with these players that they've got and get a tune out of them to get him through the season, basically? And he's now realising is actually he may as well stay in Lisbon, maybe. Obviously, thankfully he didn't. We won 5-1 against his former team. So Dundee United, no, they could not. I'll be honest, I was actually shocked when the Fulham score came through on Sky Sports. It was 0-0. I was like, "What?" I thought everyone bent over for Celtic. Luke Littler making more moves than United. Yeah. Talking of Luke Littler, I was watching the Christmas special on ITV of Bullseye because they're bringing that back and they've started off with a Christmas special with Freddie Flint on the hosting and all that. And it's Christmas because it's a Christmas special. Sorry, they've got Luke Littler in to guest star. What are you joining me for? Now, I'm not going to accept this from my end. You won't let me accept. I won. Woohoo. Phone's going mad over Discord. Okay. Oh dear. That is that. This, this farce of a club called Manchester United. It's like, for me, from an Arsenal point of view, obviously what we went through in the back end of Wenger's time in the Unai Emery stage, if you will. I'm so happy to see United go through this and have our base. Karma's a BOTC hate, that's all I'm going to say. All the grief they gave us in that time frame. Oh, it never happened to us. We're too big for this. You're in the mud. Look how that's worked out. Yeah, you picked me. You could have picked anyone. You picked me, so that's your own fault. No sympathy for you. What you getting? What getting for Christmas? The Arsenal Club kit. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm getting. Obviously, be interested. Obviously, I'll let you guys know on Friday when I do the watch along. Uh, what I ended up with and all that. Otherwise, Stefan, if you watch this back, I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but I will be coming with the Christmas jumper on Friday with my Father Christmas hat. That's coming. Christmas. Okay. What? Just plain, or you have badges or name on the back, Conference League badge? What? I've got to put it in there this season because I know next season I'm not going in Conference League for much longer. So let me have that little one. Oh dear. All the Forest fans in the chat as well. Big up the Forest. I was a big win yesterday, overtaking Man City, the mighty Man City league table. Briefly, you had a 2 hour spell of being above us, and we thought, hang on, get back in your place, peasant. We did what we had to do eventually. All of us after Tom gave it the big I am and I could take his coin in a jaw, streamer said, "Hold my beer, there you go, Russ, have it." Sanction the badge. Okay, that's cool. You understand I had to get that last dig because I know from it after from May onwards we can't have that dig at you anymore until you fall off next season, maybe. No. I've asked Santa for a lead. Give it time. To be fair, like, you and Bournemouth are Forest and Bournemouth are absolutely smashing it this season. Absolutely smashing it. With obviously Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal top three, and what was it? Forest, Bournemouth, and whoever else comes from sixth onwards. The fact that Bournemouth are up there as well is mental. 85 quid. I know. You'd think. Didn't know, hang on, Black Friday a couple of weeks ago. Did they not do an event like Black Friday with Arsenal? And it was like Black Friday and the weekend itself. They did this 50% up to 50% off all items or etc. etc. And asked for in that Black Friday event, they had X amount of other bits and pieces. Obviously, I won't go through it all. When it comes to the kits, the Lynx Africa, I call it Lynx Africa, the away kit and the third kit for Arsenal were included in the sale as well. And it was like I think it was just shy of 50% off. It was like 45 something like that percent off before that's not including obviously membership discount as well. And so it continued on into Cyber Monday as well. Or just would have done something like that as well. I don't know. Obviously, don't know when it was purchased, but yeah, your particular the same. But yeah, no, I've said this before. Really, um, kids. Like, literally, I remember. I think now, Blimey, it's going back a few years. 20, I'd say 20 plus years ago, football kits used to be literally there was none of this. Yeah, there was none of this fucking authentic player version kit either and all that crap. There was a home kit, away kit, and obviously occasionally the alternative kit, goal kicking shirt, etc. for all the clubs. And the most you'd have to pay for a shirt was like 35 quid. 35 quid. Um, and you think now how it's risen from that sort of era till now. Is like, as you say, like, is now like 85 the replica. If you want the authentic and players wear their version of the kit, it's like over 100 quid now, depending on well, with Nike's like 125 quid nearly. That's taking the piss. Getting a beanie and new stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Macron make it's better kits for boys. Okay, I didn't go back to Adidas now, haven't you? As well this year. Yeah. Fucking Wolves shit, by the way. I'm sorry, Leicester's. I need to tell what scoreboard on the screen. Leicester Wolves is on. First goal got even though they've been at fucking hell, he's worse. Oh my god, he's worse than Fraser Forster. Literally, even though obviously he's been down to Leicester for the last season in the Championship, nice to know he's part of it. Him being part of the reason why they got relegated last time round, Leicester. How he hasn't improved at all. I think he's actually worse. So how much is that? I think before the membership discount, it was what was it now? It was £53 something, and then the membership discount brought it down to another tenner. That was 43. and also these kits, oh my god, that's just pathetic. Defensively and goalkeeping wise, that's pathetic. 2-0. Oh my days. Lucy, what the hell have I done? Oh no, I wanted a manager's job, I didn't want it like this. Bloody hell. We're talking about High Line, by the way. Is he took a page out of the Andrew's book or something? High Line. I've not seen anything from Chunya yet. I'll keep an eye out. One sec. Oop, bloody up, bloody, and he scuffed it and messed it. I can get facts from China that last season for 14 pounds. This is the thing about I was about to say about the shirts as well. Like, when the kits were released, it was like, for example, a home shirt we released, for example, the 06-07 season for Arsenal. We'd get a home shirt that was our 2 season, 2 3 seasons, 2 season shirt that season, that year. Sorry, that it was after 2 seasons. 3-0 Trinidad scored. Um, Same with the away kits. It'd be a 2 3 season, 2 to 3 seasons. These kits were usually used to be around for. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, there'd be a 1 season of an away. Occasionally. Now it's literally for the last what? We're in 20, going into 25 in the next few days or whatever. Next couple of weeks, sorry. And we're literally what, for the last 10, 11 years going through an era of new kit every year, new kit every year, new kit every year. And they say the price has gone up as well. So it's not like it was 35 quid a shirt and all that. The fans are going to these clubs up and down the country paying anything from 65 to 85 quid a shirt just for themselves. You've got kids, you've got the kids, this, that, and the other. And it's only for 1 season. They've got to do it again. They've got to do it again 12 months later. Shouldn't you? That was last week. Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, oh, like you on about last week. Um, yeah, it's weird how the Premier League came down on the Wolves player the game before against West Ham. But the following game when it was Chunya and I think someone else did it as well. Now let's see here, guys. Tom says thanks for those who popped by through tonight. He does appreciate it. Yep, no problem. Hope it all went well. I did pop. Well, I was in. I did see you did the meme side of things and all that. Mars, was it Mark Simpson? Yeah, Mark Simpson. Sorry. Yeah, Brentford. We've had to Brentford, and since they've come up, they've gone through this motto of they've got a home kit for 2 years. Yeah. So they launched a home kit that'll last 2 years, and then the home kit's second season they'll launch a new away kit that'll last for 2 years, and it's continuous. But that's what I think they charge. What 50, 65? I don't remember. I can't remember. Do research back in the summer, but it's lasting longer than a year. You're getting longevity out of your kit, not just a 12-month cycle. Basically. I had 1 million views. It went great. There you go. As long as you can pay up to it every week, you'll be quid, isn't it? Oh, one of the fans, person that's gone asleep in the stands. In all truth, I'm happy even though if I get 100. No, exactly. Oh, my back. I should bring back the purple kit. The purple and black striped one, a hooped one, whatever it was. It's here on this lad, like this guy, I say lad, he's older than me for fuck's sake. He's saying on this Wolves manager last time before these players turn on him as well. Or worse, the Wolves owners do what they did to Gay O'Neill for the bus. What was your opinion was what as a player or were you all about recent events? As a player, fantastic. Loved him as a kid. One of my childhood in that 97, 98 season in particular, one of my heroes for that season. Absolutely fantastic player. And obviously after a couple of years, what the Ross was in Barcelona. For the last I don't get what you're saying why you say it's purple, but for marketing reasons, Arsenal branded it as red currant. Oh dear, I mean, oh yeah, because you had Samsung, didn't you? For a few years as well, actually. Samsung is your shirt sponsor. Player, don't do. Yeah, I don't. I just making sure because I didn't go into it and say, "Oh, I love him as a player." Da, da, da. Yeah, actually, I meant recent times. Um, no, as a player, fantastic, great little player. Watched, I'd actually privilege of watching him even since he's retired. When he was, what was it? What year was it? We played Ace. We had played. We it was at Arsenal Legends versus Milan Legends at the end. I'm not joking, by the way. To, for for marketing purposes, they branded it. They put it out there. Even though we all know it was like purple or burgundy, what you call it. Arsenal literally labelled it as red currant that season. They need, for some reason, they needed to put the word red kit still. I like the kit. I've got a couple of them actually because and got one for my birthday. That's going in, going into that season, the final season and all that. Against someone else got me one, another one. Sorry, at Christmas, and that was two. But yeah, I like because I love getting back in the day when Nike actually did nice kits actually. I just liked it in general. There's one, obviously, one colour no messing about. The gold as well for the gold O2, the gold embroidery above the badge and under it. That's the 1913, 2006 and hybrid. The gold embroidery at the back. And the collar, I like the collar as well. Better than Freddie Longboy. What Mark Overmars? Different types of players. I'd say I'd actually say no. Because the different type of players. Overmars was pure pace. He'd get the ball, just run at defence. That was his thing. Get the ball to his foot. He'd be super good to him, and he just run with no fear. Whereas with Freddie, he was more. He could do that. Go to the byline and cut across, or he could come inside, come down the side, cut in, get into the box, and tap it in or whatever. He'd always find a way of scoring a goal. If he had varieties to his thing, he'd play. There you go. Brace yourself for the most dullest game in the world. Well, it's the second most I'm actually saying, speaking of which. 2006, so, yeah, Red Current, the Red Current, yeah, the final season at Highbury was 2005, 2006 season. Yeah, Nielsen, didn't it? Not even the world-class Nielsen, it's his fucking nephew. And that was the thing, 'cause obviously the name Danielson and immediately it like, it got out that basically it wasn't just for namesake, he was actually related to the great Brazilian Danielson in terms of that Danielson was his uncle. Um, a lot of pressure on the lad and, sadly, he didn't live up to them standards, basically. We thought Song was a good player. He was an okay player. He had his moments. It took a while for him. Once he even when he did got he sort of broke through in that time frame with Wenger in what I think around the 2006 onwards, up to 2006, he started breaking, coming through and getting games and all that. It took him a while. I'll say about 3 seasons, I wanna say, 3 or 4 seasons it took him to put his stamp on things and make that midfielder position his own. And, back in his Arsenal time, yeah, he was one of our best players, and then we had 2 we got 2 top seasons out of him. Then Barcelona came calling out of nowhere, by the way, it was completely random. Barcelona came calling, and he went running. They went on to win the league that season, and he thought when they're doing the trophy presentation that Carlos Puyol, who was back at the time himself, was walking over to him to give him the trophy to lift up. Actually, Puyol was actually walking over to Abidal, who just recovered from bloody life-threatening cancer, for fuck's sake. I mean, his ego was taking the piss. He was a Spanish goalkeeper at Arsenal. Fucking hell, what you on about the Spanish waiter that is Manuel Amunia? He was he was woeful. Manuel Amunia. How the hell did he ever end up at Arsenal? I don't know. Even as a number two, he got exposed early on in that time frame as a number two, and in Wenger's infinite wisdom, a few years later, when Neymar was then stepped down as number one and moved on eventually, he's the stubbornness of Wenger. Sadly, we had to sit through three or 4 seasons again as of Almunia being our number one. No matter how many clangers, how many points he had cost us, titles and trophies, etc. Kept, kept sticking by him, kept sticking by him. Oh, bloody hell. No, I'm watching this game here, guys. You guys are that, again, going by highlights here. Chelsea were fucking lucky not to lose this. If Harrison was clinical, you fucking need it. Lost Turnbull was better. Probably. I don't, I have no idea. Oh dear. Yeah, yeah, Manuel Amunia, literally. Even as I say, I mean, he was number two, and he first. We bought him in the what we won the league in 2003, 2004. In the summer of 2004, going into the 04, 05 season, is when we brought Almunia in, along with Flamini, Cesc, and there's someone else I'm fucking missing, but it'll come to that in a minute. But he was brought in to be the number two. And then obviously, I think partway through, Lehman had a bit of a wobble. So Wenger dropped him for a few games and put Almunia in. And to say that it dropped even further was an understatement. And the biggest sort of concern was when he played for Arsenal against at Highbury, and yeah, and then as I say, a couple of years, that was 04, 05. In the start of the 06, 07, Lehman has another wobble, gets dropped completely, never got somehow Almunia remained as our number one for the rest of the season, and then for the remaining, I think 3 other seasons beyond that, it is mental. And everyone in the media and everyone in the Arsenal fan base knew Almunia wasn't good enough. We need to go and get Arthur. May United went and got their Van der Sar. In that era. We needed to go and get our version of Van der Sar, if that makes sense. That was all we needed in that time frame to push us on to win titles, trophies, etc., and compete properly. We needed our version of Van der Sar. But Wenger went, no, 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 can't have that. We must stick by this waiter. the goalkeeper. It says a lot when he's regarded as a bigger legend at Watford than even a cult. He's not even regarded as a cult hero at Arsenal, for fuck's sake. Didn't have West Ham goal. Yeah, we had Lucas Fabianski we brought in from a Polish club, what the club's called, but we brought him in from his boyhood club in Poland in the summer of '07. No? When was it? So, yeah, the summer of '07, we brought him in to be the number 2 term one year, and then that didn't play out well. We had to rely on the fucking goalkeeper for the academy in terms of Wojciech Szczesny did finally dislodge Almunia, but then he was no better, to be honest. No, Szczesny, no, 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 no. Absolutely not. To put it this blunt, Wojciech Szczesny and Roberto Sanchez for you guys. If I had to pick between the two, I'd pick Sanchez, and that's saying a fucking lot. I've never rated Sanchez. Big up, Gary. How you doing? Keeping well? Having a good weekend so far. You're all ready for the. By the way, I hope everyone's ready for the Christmas festivities. As I choke there. By the way, get a good coffee. He matured into world class. But when you say that, the Juventus fans did. When he came in at Juventus, they won multiple league titles back to back to back to back to back to back. He comes in number 2 initially to Buffon for a season as an understudy, with the idea of taking over from um, Buffon. Again, he took that hype, did he? Obviously, there's a level of Buffon and obviously all that. But even the Juventus fans weren't disappointed when he was forced out last summer. The fact that no one came in for him to the point where initially he retired. Only when Barca's Ter Stegen got injured that he's come out of retirement to do him a favour. I mean, they lost fucking goal. They had to go 2-1 for crying out loud. When you had people like Gallas, Mikael Silvestre, Gal Clichy booing your defence, then there's no surprise thing. But the goalkeeper struggle is fair enough. But I get what you're saying. Even when my point is that even when Almunia came after he won the title in that 2004, in summer of 2004, um, look at the defence that he'd coming into when he deputised when Neyman got dropped initially at 04-05 about halfway through, about a month's period. Look at the defence he had in front of him. He had a champion's defence in front of him, and he was being exposed the way we all know him to be. So it wasn't new to us. I mean, obviously, like a couple of years later, when he was number 1. It was this regular thing, more regular thing with a weaker defence. But the signs were already there. He had a stronger defence. Had the fucking champions defence in front of him. Crying out loud. He had Ashley Cole as left back, Lauren, Torre, and Campbell as his defenders when he was deputised for that month period. Look how that played out. Sanya didn't get respect. Oh, most of the fan base he did actually. I was one of them. You had a couple because they're comparing. Because obviously, Sanya when he comes in, he was on the back end of Boué, and previous to a Boué, Lauren. But everyone's in it. It's still like it was so fresh. In terms of Boué stayed on for a bit longer, but because Boué wasn't working, obviously Wenger went and got Sanya. But I think what I was gonna say now. But because, yeah, most of the people still first back with Lauren as I was for everything he did as a right back, there was a previous Germany Dixon. There was a standard, and sometimes it'd drop off, but it wasn't. It was never going to get to the damn standards because of who we talk about. Obviously, goalkeepers not going to struggle, but players like Sadio are always going to struggle to an extent when you've got, let's say, Scalacci, Sylvester, Gallas, fucking Ahmed Traoré, El Khaleesi as your defensive duos, basically. He went to City and then joined Montreal. Yes, he did 2, 3 years at City. By the way, Fulham, Southampton just come on now. Um, didn't need to know that, but anyway, really didn't need to know any of that. Hey ho. Um, yeah, was it 2, 3 seasons at City? And obviously Pep came along and went, you're not for me. You're your age, not for me. Thank you. Goodbye. Brought Kyle Walker in. And obviously, in the meantime, he's gone to MLS and saw his career at Montreal. That's what it is. With Drogba and Nesta, bloody hell. And now to think, obviously, MLS got Messi, Busquets, Suarez, and the careers, but not the point. Uh, this has gone quite suddenly. Don't want to say, like, in terms of the Chelsea Everton game, like going from the highlights, Everton were unlucky not to win that. Again, I watched some of this game that's on now, Fulham Southampton. It was the dullest game in the fucking world. Henri Menace Montreal, which was mad. Yeah, what was it? That was in COVID, wasn't it? That's like the COVID era, the 2 seasons of COVID where no fans allowed in basically your device, basically. Doing Yeah, I think that when he went to Belgium, that's the second time then, wasn't it? He went back there to help out with Bertrand Martinez. I always remember that one clip during the COVID pandemic always surfaces on me. I don't know they were playing don't know home or away, but it was obviously just in charge of it one game, and he is literally. It's COVID because literally you can't. There's obviously no fans there, and he is literally better, and you can hear word for word what he is saying to was it Mason, do this, literally working the players, certain players are not getting back or not holding the position or just not making the simple passes. I think don't the disappointing thing with Henry from again, I call him a bit biased here, but Henry's point of view, why it hasn't worked out for him as a manager or head coach, whatever. When you listen to him talk as a pundit, he he sounds like he's clued up. He knows obviously he's a former world class striker, but he in terms of what he's picked up from Wenger, Pep, and others throughout the years, he's sort of got the best bits from Wenger and Pep. Well, the main two, obviously, he worked under. So he's like, he knows what is expect, what how he wants to play, and what the levels are these days of players and how they are, how things are different between he's playing days and nowadays. But just I don't know what reason it doesn't want to work, and it just proves it. Um, so yeah, it just proves that. just because you're a great player doesn't mean you're gonna be a decent manager or top manager or nothing like that. There's a reason why Vieira failed at Palace, by the way. I didn't say, but just again, before I mentioned go on, but didn't notice at first. I didn't know Ramsey was back today, but there's a clip that there's a photo that went around, by the way, before. For anyone that doesn't know, Ramsdale broke his fingers before the last international break. That's why he hasn't been out. He was out injured until today. But suddenly, what was it? The Wilson Martin gets sacked, and suddenly Ramsdale's back in action. But the fingers where he's broke and it broke recently. He's still recovering because he can't separate. He's got to like that until it's fully healed. He's had to have his gloves specially customised to have one particular thing that over two made up for him so he can actually play today. Which is mental. 2 into the Oxford. Oh my god, that's another fucking. We've hired an ex. We're just hiring an ex Champions League. The thing is, of all due respect, I know you're talking about of all the players from a Chelsea era that you want to hire, do you really want to hire someone that has such controversy wherever he walks or breathes? Neymar might. Why Suarez and Messi? Would surprise me at this moment in time. Would not surprise me at all. Hi, Joe. How you doing? Back to the Vieira thing about playing at Palace. The reason why it didn't work at Palace, initially it did. The first full season, it looked like it's taken in the right direction. There's a clear system, a clear identity where he wanted to put his stamp on things. It was when the players were buying into it. They played some good football. They finished the highest they've ever finished in the Premier League era. Um, and yeah, it all seemed to go well. And obviously, summer came and and then going into that second season, pre-season coming on, and rather bizarrely, the club decided to book two different pre-season camps at the same time in other different parts of the world. One, I think, one was Australia, and one was here in the UK somewhere. But so he had to go off with one because it was obviously split. He had to organise it where part of his coaching staff will stay with one set of players and get them at the speed, while he went off with the others, got them up to speed. So he couldn't work with a typical squad. Plus, he wasn't really bad. Obviously, once he lost Gallagher Gallagher went back to Chelsea. Players weren't willing to pay the money. Um, didn't get him an ideal replacement to fill that void, and they just basically just threw him under the bus and expected him to work on scratch, and his ownership basically, which is ridiculous. And you wonder why it didn't work. It didn't work in the end. It fell apart when it did. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Remember Dante just in the full kit when we won the Champions League? Mate, he got ripped the shit out of. Not just from Arsenal fans, but from all football fans in general. 'Cause he did it for that, didn't he? He did it for that, and there was another game he did it for. Was it the FA Cup that same season? He did that for as well. And even though he got the FA Cup was first one to do, and he got rinsed for that, he decided to do it again for the Champions League. And just thinking, what the fuck? Yes, this is a thing that you've always wanted to achieve as a player. This, that, and the other. However, you have not played the final. You were suspended. You can still go up in your suit and see the trophy. You didn't have to get the suit off and get yourself up with shin pads and boots and all that. I think it's what was worse, as I say, he got full kitted and put shin pads and boots on. As in, so when the photos, if his grandkids ever look back at the photos years down the line, they would think he's actually played. Granddaddy, granddaddy, why's your kit so clean after the Champions League final?" Well, here's a story for you. By the way, just going through the set reaction now, starting with Arsenal. Oh, dear. I know, that's what I'm saying. He wants shin pads and everything. He went full hog. Who remembers Digimon? I found a game on PSN of it that had Pokemon took over much. That and the take over, yeah, There's Pokemon, I think Pokemon, the first one until I remembered, and about 18 months afterwards, Digimon was sort of a thing over in the UK. And yeah, the rest is history. Pardon me. Tom says, "I remember Digimon, but always assumed it was a Seahawk Pokemon copy." To be honest, I thought that was no actually when I was a kid, I thought that as well. I thought it was just a rip-off version of it in terms of Pokemon, Digimon. Didn't think it would, didn't catch my interest in the end. And hey, Declan Rice. Da, 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 da. Brentford Forest now. So interesting in the chat here. We love this section. That's poor defence here. Again, I fell asleep last night, so I didn't get to watch this properly. Even this morning, I didn't get to watch this properly. Brentford are a funny team. Home form, until yesterday, home form was actually fantastic. Until yesterday. Who's that? It's gonna be Elanga, the first time ever this since he's been at Forest, he's never run at a defender and actually bullied a defender out of the way, basically. Stefan, if you're watching, turn away. You're not going to like this bit. It's down to Newcastle coming attack. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Again, the ego of it's all about me. It's all about me. Look at me. Ignore one. I'm a serial cheater. I shag my teammates' misses. Act like I didn't even and act like it's a normal thing. And there's other stuff that we're not gonna go into. Not would want that. Fucking hell. Yeah, saying that Coventry got fucking Lampard, so the thing is that everyone knows what they're getting in Lampard, so it's your own worst enemy for that. Again, Pokemon Digimon wasn't a I didn't really get in. There obviously I knew about them, but I just didn't get into any of them really. It wasn't my. By the time it was like coming coming across where I was, I wasn't that interested. Didn't get my attention at all. Basically, that's what I was trying to avoid saying. But yeah, that's the bit I was saying. I'm not going to get into that bit, but yeah, that kind of bloody hell. Fabianski, oh, that's pathetic. Route One football we're doing, near enough. Kudos. Here's another one I'll take. If we can't get what's his name? Because unlucky at Kulusevski, but because obviously the connection of Arsenal, Tottenham, and all that. Another one I'll take would be Kudos all day long. Get him in this squad. he must be. He would come in and upgrade depth for squad depth wise in that position tenfold. Yeah, player wise, as a player, no doubt about that. Can't even question his ability as a player for his career. It's to what he did off the field was everyone could ask the question. They are saying that in terms of one apart from the one moment on field, which was to say about the Ferdinand situation, barring that to one side, all the other moments on the pitch. Okay, adding in that fact the fact he organised on his final ever game for Chelsea, he actually organised on the 26th minute to come on to a standing ovation and a guard of honour by both teams. Mm, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, top there's a table, 2 points chasing Chelsea down now. Who Chelsea got Boxing Day or that era? That era? That 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 match day setup. Tottenham are 11th. Well, hey, 23 points. They are literally 11 points off of relegation. Well, that's Newcastle fans are a different breed. Chucking down in Ipswich and the effect that they've got their shirts off dancing in the rain. Yeah, this is Sony's job now. I mentioned before. Hey, we don't know he's not pain. Was that against Tottenham as well? Out of interest. I know you're not. I think it's under Mourinho. I think it was as well. Was it 0506? I think it was 0506. Might be wrong, but anyway. So Liverpool got a Christmas tree for the first time actually, in 3 years. Arsenal on top of the Christmas tree, which could benefit us because obviously, in 2 seasons we were top, we'd go on not to win the league. So maybe we're doing it the other way around this year. Maybe. Oh, we can't have it again. Oh, you're about when he went in goal. Okay. I swear he went in goal against Tottenham as well. Was it someone else? It was a few years later, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I remember him putting the grey goalie top on as well. I remember all that. He again, he just looked out of place. He d it was weird. I remember, was it Rio Ferdinand did that against, Portsmouth in the FA Cup, the year that Portsmouth went on to win the FA Cup. It looked so abnormal. It's silly. I think he means going on that basically he's saying that he believes that you knew that actually Pokemon came first, not Digimon, and you're just saying that to, I don't know, stand out. I don't know anymore. I'm not getting involved in the drama, but he made one save and booted it, and the game was done. It's like the end of the game, basically. I swear it must have been someone else then against Tottenham as well. I swear he did it against Tottenham as well. He came on as a sub. He didn't come on as a sub, but came went from defence to goalkeeper basically because he got he'd been sent off or got injured, and he didn't have a sub. Any subs left, sorry. But yeah, Sinead. Right. You're not, you're African, you are. I'm gonna have fun getting you downstairs. Um, well, that though, that's the day done. They're now doing whatever film they were gonna put on now. No idea. But yeah, that's the action. Yeah, it's a penalty. 'Cause was it I'm trying to think now. Benson got the day off. He was on the bench, but by the time I think is it Zach was in goal that day, but by the time he was either got sent off or he got injured and had to go. But this all the subs have been used. This is when we went down 3 subs. Sorry, they made the 3 subs in the first place prior. Um, so Villa had to go in goal basically. But yeah, with that though, we are going to get ourselves out of it. I'm going to get myself some rest bike because I've got a busy day to meet tomorrow. A few bits and pieces I've got to do. And then before you know it, we'll be at Christmas. Um, obviously, I don't think we're going to be doing more streams between now and Christmas on Wednesday. So obviously, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas, or everyone that celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas, or anyone that doesn't. Still enjoy your festive period with your friends and family and all that. We'll be back on Friday for definitely Friday for the Arsenal versus Ipswich match day watch along. Um, I don't actually know what. Let me put the phone. There for a second. Right, wait. Let's see who's playing on Boxing Day because all been moved away to Japanese in the games. Come on. Tuesday. All Wednesday, Everton 0-0. Chelsea Fulham, Forest versus Spuds. Not many decent games, really. Nothing worth to watch long for. Not neutral wise on 12:33, 5:30, and 8 p.m. Liverpool. We expect Liverpool to win that. So yeah, we'll be back on Friday then, 8:15, about 7:30. We'll go live at about 45 minutes before kick-off. Go through the team news, see if we can get a few of the see if Gary and Tom and Sam or anyone's available to come on and join us for that as well. So not just me. Um, 'Cause obviously Liam won't be here. Liam's at the game because it's a home game, so he'll be at the game himself. But yeah, um, so yeah, we'll be back on Friday, 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 on Friday for Arsenal is it match day watch along, and then gonna check now. It was live for the match on day side of things next week, if it's a Friday or a Saturday situation. We're gonna go there, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go boom. But don't be on Tuesday. That does not help me whatsoever, you bastards. Oh well, that is what it is. Match of the day, we'll let you know on Friday, basically, if it's Friday or Saturday, basically. Keep an eye out for that. And then that's sorted. And then either way, and on a Monday the 30th, we've got a festive special. Um, who am I quiz with Mike, the quiz master, coming back to post that and run that through again. And then we've got New Year's Eve, New Year's Day to deal with, run through. Obviously, New Year's Day ourselves, Brentford versus Arsenal. We're going to do again, early start for that, go through that away. So I believe we're going to have a very headed. Hopefully, be joining us for that. But nevertheless, hopefully be joining us along with a few others. So they've got a busy few pieces to keep you keep it going throughout the festive period. We'll do what we can here on the channel, obviously, but as I say, because of where Christmas is now gonna hit between now and then, we probably won't see us beforehand, any of us before Christmas. Obviously, as I say, hopefully everyone has a great Christmas. Enjoy yourselves, have fun. Hope you get everything you'd want. Anyone that doesn't celebrate Christmas still enjoy the festive period with friends and family and enjoy the time off work if you can. Um, I don't know, we'll see you on Friday, basically. Nice and early for the big one, the main event of the match day set up basically. And hopefully, if results go our way on Boxing Day, we might be adjusted clock table maybe and push closer to a certain team that's now probably the red hot favourites for the title, the Christmas number one of the Premier League for 24-25 season. But yeah, getting on now. But yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Take care of yourselves. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you like the content, subscribe as well. Share the content around. The more you share it, the more new eyes we get on it, and we grow faster and faster by the day. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves. And as always, up the arse. Come on, you guys.